Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the launch of Help to Grow Digital. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. We're here to talk about the importance of all of you, the importance of small and medium-sized businesses. You guys are the backbone of our economy, and I knew that once we got through coronavirus, it would be all of you who will be driving us forward and building the jobs, the products, the companies of the future. Now, we created Help to Grow because I wanted to try and help all of you become more innovative, more competitive, and ultimately more profitable. And that's what this scheme is about. It's our flagship program to support small and medium-sized businesses. And it has two strands: Help to Grow Management, which is our mini MBAs, where you can receive not just world-leading training and coursework, but also mentoring, peer-to-peer as well, and an alumni network. But Help to Grow Digital, which is what we're launching today, is designed to help you get the most amazing digital software, whether it's in CRM or accounting, and we're going to add more over time, together with a £5,000 voucher or 50% off to help you adopt that technology, get the advice you need so that you can take your businesses to the next level. And we know, based on all the work and analysis we've done, that if we can help you do that, you're going to be able to grow faster, employ more people, and create bigger and better products for all of us to use. So thanks again for joining me. Thanks for all that you do to help drive our economy forward. And with that, I'd be delighted to take some of your questions. And I'm going to have a look around and see. I think you guys know how to raise hands and everything. But I think our first question is from Nathan. Nathan, are you there?
Good morning, Rishi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you. So Nathan Lomax here from Quickfire Digital. We're an e-commerce focused web development agency focused on Shopify and Shopify Plus, based here in Norwich. Now, my question this morning is, how will the program be delivered to small businesses? After continuing to work closely with local councils, I'm interested to know, will you be seeking the support of specialist advisors to help deliver this project?
Nathan, thanks for your question. So in the first instance, everything's going to be available on our portal online, where you will be able to get access to the software, but also that we've created what hopefully is some really fantastic content, which is about getting a diagnosis of what your business needs and then getting some advice and tutorials all there on the platform, free to everyone to use. There's further support that you can get by phone or otherwise. And then over time, what we hope is we could add slightly more specialist support as well. So I think that's a great idea. But in the first instance, there's a fantastic set of resources online for businesses to use. And I'd urge people to have a look. There's a great self-diagnostic tool that you can start with. And then after that, you can seek further tutorials and things as well. But that's how it's going to work. But I like your idea, and it's something that we hopefully can add over time as well.
Thank you.
Right, next, I think we've got Belle.
Hi, Bella Turpin. I'm based in Hull, Yorkshire. I work at a company called Turpin Accounting Services. We're a family-run accounting company that basically demystify accounts and finance. My question is, previously, these types of grants have been based on company turnover as part of the eligibility. So what's the criteria to be eligible for this one?
Well, Belle, I'm happy to tell you there isn't a turnover criteria for this scheme. What you do need, and you can check this out online, you need to have been a UK registered business, you need to have been trading for 12 months, and you need to have between 5 and 249 employees. Those are the main criteria, not a revenue criteria. And hopefully that means this is going to be accessible, we hope, to over 100,000 businesses over the next few years, and can really help businesses like yours and others turbocharge what you're doing. And you'll know this, being an accounting-oriented businesses. If businesses can adopt digital accounting software, all the benefits that come from that in terms of financial analysis and planning can be transformative for companies and really help them think about profitability and growth in a different way. And you'll know that better than anyone. And hopefully we can help many more businesses benefit from the things that you know. Right, next, I think we've got Katherine. Is Katherine there?
Yes. Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Katherine McDonald, and I've got a couple of businesses. One is Pappardelle, which is a food business in Bristol. It's a delicatessen caterer and cookery school, which has been interesting during the pandemic. I also established 18 months ago a natural perfume company, Jones and Moda, which is made with consciously, ethically sourced ingredients in Somerset. And thirdly, I'm a business coach and mentor. And so I work with SMEs that have accessed similar schemes to these. And what I notice is there's lots of schemes out there. It's very confusing. And also not everybody knows about them. So my question is, how do you propose to promote this scheme? And how are you going to ensure that it reaches the businesses that most need it?
Katherine, you used an excellent point, and something that we thought a lot about when we were designing these schemes, because you're absolutely right. When we talk to small and medium-sized businesses like all of you, the word confusion comes up a lot. And in particular, it comes up when you're talking to businesses about online software and how to use it and what the right product and service to use is. So we've created this standardized brand, Help to Grow, which we're now, hopefully you're starting to see that when you're on LinkedIn or elsewhere on social as well. And people will start to just get familiar with that brand in general. Now, in terms of marketing, there's a team at my colleagues at the Department for Business who are working on this, and we hopefully, actually we'll do obviously all the marketing and advertising you'd expect and targeting, but hopefully the best advocates for a program like this can be people who use it. So hopefully all of you, once you've used the program and hopefully have found that it's really helpful, then you'll spread the word yourselves amongst your networks and business colleagues. That's what we found is by far and away the most effective way to get people to know about the program. We're looking at how we can use some of the data that government holds to see if we can target businesses in that way, if we can, on the basis of what we know about your business, kind of figure out who this would benefit and talk to them. We're having a look at that, but that will take us a little bit of time. And then the last thing I'd say is we've really tried hard to simplify and demystify this whole area online. So when you go through the diagnostic tools online for Help to Grow Digital and are trying to learn about these different types of software and what they can do for your business, we've tried to make that as accessible as possible, because that was a thing that people said to us. It's just there's so much information and it's not clear. I want a trusted, simple source of information so I can understand, for example, what CRM is, how it's going to apply to my business, and then know that there are a few providers who are going to make a difference to my business. So that's what we've tried to do, and it's a really excellent point. Right, next, I think we've got Rachel.
Hi there, good morning. I'm based up in Edinburgh, Scotland. My business is Mademoiselle Macaron. We specialise in making French macarons, and over the last 8 years, we did have cafe and retail premises. About 2 to 3 years ago, we closed all of them to focus specifically on e-commerce and digital, and we're enrolled in the Help to Grow management scheme, which we're excited about. However, my question to you is, should I prepare for something like an online sales tax to come down the future for businesses like mine that exist solely online?
Well, Rachel, another food-oriented business like Katherine's before. So on an online sales tax, what we've said is that we are going to launch consultation reasonably soon to explore the pros and the cons of an online sales tax. So there's absolutely no decision that's been made, and we're still in the process of just gathering views from your business. So look out for that consultation when it comes and feed in your views. And the idea behind this, and it was put to government actually from retailers, is they said, look, please could you think about an online sales tax, and with the money that you raise from that, use that money to discount business rates. Because a group of retailers said, look, business rates we find are a burden, and actually if people are doing more online, could you tax online and use that money to discount business rates for us? And that's just an idea. Now, lots of people disagree with that idea, and I'm sure you'll have views being now a broadly online business. So we're going to just explore the pros and the cons of that in a very open-minded fashion. So there's no government view on this. It's just a seeking of views at this stage. But look out for that, and hopefully we can get your views. It was always, I think, when people have suggested it as an idea, one of the things they've suggested is, it shouldn't apply to the smallest businesses. So small businesses, as we've seen in the last year or two, who have gone online, that probably wouldn't be the types of businesses that would be captured by something like this. But again, that's one of the types of questions that will be posed in a consultation, and hopefully you can feed in your views then. Right, now I'm looking around. I think we've got Joe. Is there another question, Joe?
Hi there. Yeah, thanks for putting this. Oh, is it Joe Bevilacqua, hopefully? I've not talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
Hi. So I have got a hair and beauty salon called Serenity Loves in Peterborough. Obviously, our industry has been pounded over the last 2 years, and we are all very much so still in recovery mode. Unfortunately not thriving such yet. We're still open, which is great news. So I guess my thing is people are leaving our industry in droves. There's a 50% shortage of people coming into the industry. So obviously we really want to develop our staff, and we really want to concentrate on digital. But for us, I guess our main focus is kind of apprentices and getting people in. So one question is, what are you doing? Are they going to be extending apprenticeships and the grants that come with that? But more so actually, how long is this scheme for digital and help to grow going to be going on? Because we are not probably going to be concentrating on that in the next 6 months, but is there hope for us to concentrate on that once we backfill all the positions that we need to and build back our team?
So, excellent question, because I'm sure one of the most important things for all of you is, can you get access to the talent you need to grow your businesses? So we've done a lot on apprenticeships in particular, and young people more generally. We created the Kickstart scheme in the pandemic, which has done a fantastic job of basically giving businesses very generous subsidies to bring in young people who are at the risk of becoming unemployed. And we have a cash incentive for businesses to take on an apprentice, and the government pays 95% of all the training costs for a small and medium-sized business to take on an apprentice. So go and have a look at those schemes online. Kickstart's finished and the apprenticeship scheme is still running. Now, in terms of help to grow digital, that, don't worry, it will still be here in 6 months. We're just getting going, actually. So you can take your time, focus on your team first, and get to this in a few months' time. And actually, over time, we're going to add, as we talked earlier in the first question, I think it was Nathan's question, we're going to hopefully think about adding more specialist advice. Over time, we're going to add more verticals. So we're just starting with financial accounting software and CRM, but there's hopefully over time the opportunity to add more types of software, e-commerce being the obvious one. And I think we're running out of time. So I was going to say, sorry to hear about some of your struggles, but what's great is that you're looking forward with confidence to the future, and that's what we need. I'm at this unbelievably great independent cinema and bowling company in Uttoxeter today, and the team here, I was just talking to them at CineBowl. It's fantastic. It's the UK's first combo bowling and cinema venue. It's the earliest I've ever had popcorn, I must say, in my life, but it's a good way to start the day. And we'll talk about it. And for a business like this, it's been really tough as well during the pandemic. But thankfully, they've benefited from some of the support that we've put in place, whether it was furlough or business grants. And now things are open again, thanks to everyone's efforts with the booster rollout, for example. The economy's growing, and hopefully all of you can look forward with some confidence and optimism about the future. Of course, we've got challenges, but hopefully you'll feel that we're doing what we can, whether it's Help to Grow Digital or other things, to support your growth, because I know that you guys are going to power us through this. So thanks very much for being with me this morning. It's been a great pleasure, and I wish you all the best of success in the year ahead. Thanks very much.